City architecture for me should be a combination between many functional things, like there's a lot of going on in the city. People needing to use the space, people wanting to recreate, and in the end it also needs to address some of the challenges we're facing today, climate change, feeling safe and feeling good in a space. To me it's really a merging of these kind of elements which make a space really good, not only aesthetical but also functional.
Raalte in the Netherlands, a lively small town nestled within the picturesque landscape of the Overijssel region. The roots of this ancient trading town trace back to the Middle Ages. So does the town square, once a bustling marketplace for all kinds of goods, later converted into a parking lot. But a marketplace should have life, humans and nature. Time for a new concept.
The square as it is here was mostly stony in the past and not particularly vibrant. Individuals were unwilling to remain. So it really came from the residents, from the companies, from the entrepreneurs, that something should occur in this central location. We have actively engaged in that process with the residents. 3 unique designs were created, and the residents were provided with the opportunity to cast their votes and have their voices heard. In the end, the preference was given to a green square, but where there is also space for events.
On the historical records of the past, Raalte shapes its future. The objective? A climate-resilient city, livable, sustainable, green. For this demand-driven transformation of the city center, they rely on the expertise of the architecture firm IAA Architects.
There was a certain necessity, there's a certain time window or time frame that it's really logical to make a city center more green. Also with climate change it's needed because of the hot times in summer. One of the first things we thought about is how do we get this atmosphere that people really like to stay here, like making this really large open space a bit smaller. We decided to put green elements on all these intersections between the square and the streets. That's you get pulled towards the square because you see the green, and this green also divides the certain areas or the rooms in the square. So you get, instead of one big square, 3 smaller squares with green intersections that we combined in the end by making a gutter line, like a baseline to a design, and this forms like it's a spatial line. It divides terraces from the more public walking areas. It also divides the certain square areas like the fountain and walkways. But we also made it really functional and practical for the water users and the water management system. So with the help of an ACO, we could also implement it as a really functional element and use rainwater to give water to plants in a really smart system.
Just like in Raalte, climate change presents increasing challenges to many cities and communities. Heavy rainfall, heat waves and drought constitute a wide range of problems that require comprehensive solutions. In the search for solutions, the natural water cycle is of central importance. A self-sustaining, life-giving system. Supported by intelligent technology from the drainage expert ACO, Raalte replicates the water cycle on its new town square.
Raalte is also faced with climate change because it's raining more and often in the Netherlands. They want more drainage capacity for rainfall here. Rainwater is collected by the special ACO Netherlands drainage channel. None of the standard drainage channels can make these curves. There is a reservoir under the ground. It has integrated pump system, and here you see the technical room. And from this room, water will be on demand go to the different planters you see here in this area. In the planters there are soil moisture sensors in it, and when there is less water in this planter, the system will give a signal to ACO Cloud, and from this ACO Cloud the signal will turn back in a signal for the valves and for the pumps. But before it gives watering from the system, it looks to the weather forecast, and if there is no rain, the system will start the pump and open the valve, and only the valve for the planter who needs water. That is in ground the working of the system.
Collect, clean, hold, reuse, the so-called ACO water cycle. A proven concept from the leading manufacturer of drainage solutions. But from the high-tech solution installed underground, there is little visible on the surface. For the visitors of the town square, the comfort factor matters. The green islands create a pleasant microclimate. Trees act as air conditioners, significantly lowering temperatures in the summer. Flowers attract bees and butterflies, pleasing the eye.
We are very happy with the end result that is here. People enjoy staying here in the centre of Raalte. It has turned into a beautiful green square with room for other activities, yet also a delightful place to linger.
The Raalte Town Square, a shining example of urban planning for the future. Innovation and intelligent solutions create an oasis in the heart of the city.
You can use it in every town in the world with internet, electricity and water collecting.